Every sound has an echo, but not every echo belongs to this world. In the quiet town of Black Hollow, people learn to fear silence more than noise, because when the night arrives, something begins to listen back. It is said that sound never truly disappears here. It waits, it lingers, and it remembers. Long ago, there was a broadcasting station on the edge of the forest. It stopped working after a strange transmission interrupted every channel at once. The message was only a whisper repeating two words: dark echo. After that night, the station was abandoned, yet locals still claim they hear faint signals coming from its broken tower. A young sound engineer named Arman came to investigate. He believed every mystery had a logical explanation. Armed with recording tools and curiosity, he entered the abandoned station as the sun set behind the trees. The air inside was cold, heavy, and filled with static that seemed to move without machines. As he powered up an old recorder, it started by itself. No batteries, no switch, just a voice forming from nothing. It spoke his name. Arman froze, thinking it was a prank or leftover signal interference. But then the voice continued, describing things only he knew from childhood. Outside, the wind grew stronger, but inside the building there was no wind at all. Only voices, not one, but many, overlapping like a choir trapped in broken glass. They did not shout, they whispered carefully, as if afraid of being heard by something else. Arman tried to leave, but every exit led him back to the same room. The corridor shifted when he was not looking. Doors that were open a moment ago were now sealed walls. The station felt alive, breathing through the wires and cables, hidden in its bones. Then the main speaker system activated. A deep pulse echoed through the building like a heartbeat made of sound. The voice returned, clearer now, saying that every recording ever made in this place still existed, trapped in layers of sound that never faded. Arman realized the truth. This was not just a station. It was a place where sound became memory, and memory became something else. Something that watched through frequencies. Something that learned through repetition. Something that now knew he was there. The lights flickered, revealing shadows that did not match anything physical. They moved independently, reacting to sounds he had not made. Each step he took created echoes that returned slightly different, as if the building was editing reality. From the speakers came a final message. It said that once you are heard by the dark echo, you are never silent again. Your voice becomes part of the collection, part of the endless recording that never stops playing. Arman ran deeper into the station, desperate to escape the sound itself. But the more he moved, the louder his own heartbeat became through the speakers. It was everywhere now, inside every wall, every wire, every broken machine. And then everything stopped. Silence returned, but silence was no longer empty. It was waiting, listening, remembering. Some say Arman never left the station. Others say he still speaks through static when certain frequencies are tuned at night. And if you listen closely, you might hear him warning you not to answer when the dark echo calls your name. After that night, the town tried to erase all traces of the station. Official records called it abandoned and unsafe, yet strange radio interference continued to appear across nearby homes. It always arrived at night, when everything else was quiet. Some people claimed they heard their own thoughts echoed back through radios, as if something was learning how they think. Others reported hearing conversations before they happened, like broken previews of the future carried on invisible waves. A radio host once attempted to broadcast the signal live. Mid-transmission, his voice began to overlap with another unknown tone. He repeated unfamiliar phrases until the broadcast cut off into static. Experts studied the recordings, but every device captured shifting frequencies that changed when analyzed. It felt as though the sound reacted to observation itself. Over time, the legend of the dark echo spread further. Travelers avoided the forest road near Black Hollow, especially at night when whispers seemed to call from nowhere. It is said that hearing an echo before speaking your words means something is already listening through you, something that learns through sound. In deep silence, a faint signal still exists, barely noticeable at first. Once heard, it never fully disappears. It becomes part of you, and you become part of it. And even now, if you tune the right frequency, you may hear your name spoken softly, as if the dark echo is waiting for you beyond silence itself always.